Lisa here, and I want to give you a really quick strategy that you can use when you're struggling to figure out what you can delegate. Recently, I was at a networking event and I was sharing with someone what I did while she shared with me what she did. And when I said, I help business owners and teams become more effective and more efficient, she's like, well, how do you do that? And I said, well, one of the ways is through delegating. And she looks at me and she goes, I know I should delegate because I know that that's how I would get more time back, but I don't even know where to start. I'm too busy to even figure it out. So here's a quick strategy to figure out how you can start to delegate. What's the first task you can start to take off your list? So I want you to think of first, your business. What is it that you're delivering? And I don't just mean a widget or a service. I mean, what is it that you're delivering that people can't get anywhere else? So for example, if you're FedEx, your promise is that I would get my package when I wanted to get my package, and no matter what, it's going to arrive then. So that's their promise to me. It's not just shipping stuff. It's that I'm going to get it the day that I say I need it. Once you figure that piece out, then I want you to look at what is it that you do that delivers on that? What is it that you do that makes sure that people get their packages the day they say they're going to get them? So for FedEx, they work on logistics. Sure, there's a lot of other things that happen in FedEx to make sure you get your package, but number one, their logistics are solid to make sure you get it the day that you say you need it. What's your thing? And maybe it's a couple things. Once you figure out your 2 or 3 things that deliver on that promise that you're making to your client, everything else you can delegate. Everything. So you have 1, 2, 3 things maybe that directly relate to that promise that are in your zone of genius that you love to do, that you've built your company around. All the other stuff can be delegated out. Now, to whom you delegate that to and how you do that, that's a whole nother set of videos. But the first part is figuring out what you should be doing and what you should not be doing, or what you should be delegating out. And that's your first best step. Now, I'm going to really encourage you at this moment, strongly encourage you. If you find yourself in the place of the woman that I was speaking to at that networking event, where you're so busy, you can't even figure out what to delegate. So it isn't even a matter of not knowing what to do, but of having the time to think it through. We need to talk, because I promise you, you can create some time and space in your calendar easily as soon as you know how. So let's reach out. There'll be a link down at the bottom of the screen. So please reach out to me and we can have a quick conversation on how you can become more effective and more efficient in delegating and in other areas of your business.